Here we go then, heat 3 up and ready and raring to go. We're going to start with heat 1 then, so 4 cars up on the line this time. Let's wait for the bungee. Up we go then, and it's going to be a quick start by the looks of it from Jack Hodgson, but up on the inside comes Chris Goodwin into the top bend. Kane Parnell's in with the mix, as well as Cannonball in the what was number 4 Cannons round in the top bend. So Chris Goodwin it is then that leads into the pit corner for the first time. Jack Hodgson's there in the Yorkshire Dales number 1 as well. Kane Parnell sits there in 3rd place in the Spalding 1-2 machine as your 1, 2 and 3 all head through that top bend then for another time of asking. Chris Goodwin it is that leads under pressure though as Jack Hodgson trying to find a way through. Kane Parnell trying to get back onto the back end of the leading duo as they head back onto another lap. Chris Goodwin it is still your race leader, but now up the inside goes Jack Hodgson. A little bit of contact just shifting Chris Goodwin out wide as they go side by side down the far side. Jack Hodgson holding the inside on this side by side. Chris Goodwin's out wide. Kane Parnell's back in the mix as well as your 1, 2, 3 onto another lap. Jack Hodgson is now your race leader from Chris Goodwin in this. It is 199 looking up the inside. Kane Parnell trying to get in the mix as well, going to the outside this time of Chris Goodwin in the Spalding 1-2 machine. It just slips out wide though. Jack Hodgson back under pressure as Chris Goodwin looking for a way back through in this. It is 199 machine as they head into that top bench of 1, 2 and 3. Nothing to separate them all yet as they close up to your back marker. Cannonball in the White Rose number 4, but Jack Hodgson it is that leads the way, taking it steady, holding the inside line. Chris Goodwin trying to find a way through as they try and work their way around the back marker. And there's contact with the back markers. There's contact all over the place, and red flag out on that one, but result taken from the previous lap. Right, race 2 up on the line then. A little bit of movement off the line from Dan Latham, but we're away and racing. It's an even break, 6 abreast as they go through back past us for the first time up into the first bend, and somebody's got it sideways, and that's Adam Cochran in the down Autograss 43 machine who heads up into the lead. Then Dan Hickenbotham though is up on the inside of him as he just drifts out wide, allowing Alex Puddifact up the inside into the near 23, but straight away Matt Hickenbotham cuts back up the inside into 2nd place then as they head through that top bend. 3 are tussling behind as they head back through the other side. We've got Reece Puddifact, Jamie Williams and Josh Julian all in the mix, battling for the 4th place position as they head through. Reece Puddifact still holds that at the minute. Jamie Williams still on the outside of Josh Julian, switching to the inside. Josh is out wide. Jamie's got him through the inside up into 5th place it goes then, and Josh Julian just scraping the fence I think as they head back through that far side, but it is going to be in 3rd place at the minute. Alex Puddifact who we're going to focus on in the Sydney number 23 machine, trying to close up on your race leader Adam Cochran. Between him and your 3rd place man is Matt Hickenbotham in the Sturton at number 62 machine, but as we look back down further afield, more contact as Reece Puddifact finds a way through past Jamie Williams. Josh Julian sneaks through as well in the Scunthorpe number 22, taking full advantage of this contact again between Reece and Josh as Jamie Williams tried to get up the inside but puts himself instead out of contention, but back up to the front. Adam Cochran it is that leads the way in the down Autograss 43 machine. 1 more lap left to go. Matt Hickenbotham's right on the back end though. Can he do anything into the pit bend? One last ditch challenge. He's looking up the inside, holding through the pace. He's just going to slip a little bit out wide, and Cochran it is that takes it then in the down Autograss 43 from Matt Hickenbotham in 2nd. Alex Puddifact takes 3rd from Reece Puddifact, Josh Julian and Jamie Williams. Right, race 3 already underway then, and this time it's going to be a even break once again. Jake Law looking up the inside. Somebody's up the inside of them all. That's Josh Reed in the Central Scotland number 22. Finn Wells is up there as well as Reece Jackson and Sean Hogan in the Central in the Cum D number 95 as they head back through forwards. Back past us for another time. Josh Reed it is in the Central Scotland number 22 that leads. Finn Wells is trying to catch up, but he slips out wide. Reece Jackson looking for a way through in this Scunthorpe number 1 is Sean Hogan in the Cum D number 95, trying to keep on the tail of your race leaders as well. Is race leader trying to open that gap up now. Josh Reed it is that's got the breakaway now. Finn Wells under pressure as Reece Jackson looking up the inside. A back marker almost getting in the way there is Finn Wells. Looks up the inside. I think he might have got it. Can Reece cut back in the Scunthorpe number 1? They're going to go side by side as they start another lap. Reece Jackson on the inside, slips out wide. Finn Wells back up the inside, but back up the inside again goes Reece Jackson in the Scunthorpe number 1. Both of these two battling it out. Once again up the inside goes Finn Wells, and Reece Jackson, can he do it again in the Scunthorpe number 1? They start another lap. Reece Jackson opting for the outside line, trying to look for the cutback. He's looking up the inside. Finn Wells under pressure still. There's Josh Reed leads the way comfortably at the minute through the pit bend in the Central Scotland number 22. Jake Law looks out of it with engine problems as we focus back onto the second place battle. Finn Wells it is that still holds second place, but he's slipped and out wide. A little bit of contact between himself and Reece Jackson, and Sean Hogan trying to come back up into the mix, but it's going to be your race leader converts it to race winner. Josh Reed it is that takes to win second place in the end. We'll go to Finn Wells from Reece Jackson. Sean Hogan in Cundy number 95 it takes fourth ahead of Kev Roberts in the North Wales 155. Fourth and final race underway then, and it is going to be an even break. Tyler Priest looks quick from the inside. Dan Hughes on the outside there in the usual 127. Gets up into the lead. Aaron Jackson though up his inside in the York number 46 machine. So Aaron Jackson it is that leads then into the pit bend for the first time. Dan Hughes hot on his tail. Tyler Priest and Connor Jones are there with him, as well as Connor Jones looking up the inside for third place. I think he's just about going to make that stick. As we look back to it, there's Dan Hughes up the inside. Is he? Not quite just yet. Aaron Jackson it is that's leading the way still in the York 46. As contact further back, Connor Jones up the inside of Tyler Priest, punted him out wide in the fourth place stop. But back up to you race leaders. Aaron Jackson it is in the York 46 that leads. Dan Hughes sticking with him in the Eastern 127 machine as they head back round to start another lap. It's Aaron Jackson that leads. Dan Hughes still there in second place at the minute as the battle continues. Dan Hughes getting closer and closer. Connor Jones is there in third place at the minute as he needs to do some pedalling to catch up with this leading duo once again. It's close and personal as they come round to start the another lap. It's Aaron Jackson that steadies the way. Dan Hughes can't quite find a way through at the minute. He's looking to just slip a little bit further out wide, trying to look for the cutback as Aaron Jackson hugging the tyres in the York 46, but he's got some understeer up the inside. An opportunistic move up the inside. One more lap left to go, and Dan Hughes has got the lead, but straight back at him comes Aaron Jackson back up the inside, demoting Dan Hughes back down into second place as they come back round through the pit bend for the final time. Once again, a little bit of understeer from Aaron Jackson, but he's got away with it this time to take the win from Dan Hughes in second place. Connor Jones takes third place ahead of Tyler Priest.